Football followers will understand this very well. Ahead of the transfer market, there's always a lot of speculation about who's staying, who's going, what the price will be. Is Ronaldo going to stay? Is Neymar going to go? And the IPL is filled with that same sense of excitement. A lot of you send me messages on Twitter and Facebook saying, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be retained. Now there's a difference between picking players for India and picking players for a franchise. When you pick players for India, you're just picking the 5 players you want and that's it. But when you pick players for a franchise, there's a financial value attached to it. There's a number that's attached to it. And that number determines whether that player is good value or no. And so a player who might be very good value at 2 crores is suddenly no good value at all at 8 crores. And so if the price of a player is pegged at a different number, then the value of the player changes. And that is what team owners and the finance people are very carefully judging. That's what the analysts are judging. What is the right value for a player? And that is when the retention process becomes very interesting. What the IPL Governing Council has done this time is interesting too. If you retain only 1 player, the deduction is 12.5 crores from your purse. If you retain 2 players, it's 12.5 plus 8.5, that's 21 crores. If you retain 3 players, then it's 15 plus 11 plus 7, that's 33 crores. But there is a caveat to that the actual amount paid, if higher than the retention number, is the number that will be deducted from your purse. So for example, if a Kohli or a Rohit Sharma or a Dhoni command more than the price of 15 crores paid to them, then the deduction will not be 15 but the actual amount paid to them. Now that can create an interesting situation. If some of the players want too much money, are you saying now, if I give all of them all that money, do I have enough money left to build a team? Can RCB still worry about the fact that they packed their team with expensive batsmen and have no money left for the bowlers? And that is when the right to match comes in as well. You're a franchise owner and you're thinking, you know what, he's asking me for too much money, I'm not able to arrive at a right figure for him. Let him go. And let's see what the other franchises think about him. Can I actually get him for a lower price than what he is demanding? And then I will use my right to match card. And so you might have a player who says, you know what, I'm the 3rd retained player, it's 7 crores. You're only offering me 4.5 crores. I think I'm worth 7. Give me 7 or I'm going back into the auction. And you can say, okay, you go back into the auction, I'll retain my right to match card. And lo and behold, the highest bid is 3.5 crores. And the franchise actually saves money on that. But that is a call that the franchise has to take. And that is why the combination of retention and right to match is so interesting. And that is what will make the auction very interesting. And that is why you will find that teams are likely to retain fewer players than seems apparent. You as a fan might look at it and say, oh, retain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's so easy. I mean, these franchise owners have no sense, right? No, they look in the financial value. And so don't be surprised if they retain fewer players than you think and opt to use the right to match cards. We've run quite a few videos on this channel now and I've been told that you quite enjoy them. So if you really do, why don't you like, why don't you share, why don't you leave a comment behind and do subscribe to the channel.